Well, I think Roland Barris was probably right. It was a very nice game down in Reno, at least. They stayed dry, and we were quite a bit wetter here in the Treasure Valley than they were in Reno. You see those showers that moved through a little earlier today. 0.02 of an inch of precipitation is what we saw here in the Treasure Valley. But of course, West Central Mountains, we're seeing more of that precipitation. We could see more as the night goes on, and showers once again likely tomorrow. Let's take a look at our current temperatures. 53 degrees in Boise. Now, we did make it up to 58 today. It doesn't really feel like the 1st of December out there. Very mild temperatures for this time of year. And as you can see, most of that precipitation that moved through the West Central Mountains, we're seeing those temperatures too high to actually gather on any of that snowfall. Yesterday, Brundage had a good day as far as that snowfall went, but today those temperatures were a little bit mild. That's partially because we were seeing that breeze still out of the southeast, not too high at this point, 8 miles per hour in the Treasure Valley, under that amount, and then as you get to the east, it does drive up closer to 15, but tomorrow, that's when the winds are really going to pick up. Now, take a look at those gusts that we saw today. At times, it was pretty gusty out there. 46-mile-per-hour gusts in Boise, 45 in Emmett. So very, very windy day. And that's something that you want to call your family and tell them to watch out for on the roadways tomorrow, because all of this blue here is a wind advisory, meaning that those winds are so strong you're going to feel that vehicle blowing around a little bit on the freeway. So especially in Jordan Valley, as you start to get closer and higher in elevation, you're going to be blowing around up there. Winter storm warning in effect for the Central Mountains. That's because they're going to pile on up to a foot of snow, and it's going to be blowing snow because of all of that wind that's going to move through. Now, focusing on the entire west, you can see there's Reno right there, and as they drive up I-80 and through eastern Oregon, that's definitely where you're going to see the most of those winds. And all of this moisture right here moving through northern California, that's going to make its way in for a showery morning tomorrow. So prepare for that. For the most part, just showers in the morning, scattered showers at best in the afternoon. But the one thing that we'll be watching out for are these gusts, because look how gusty, 50 to 70 mile-per-hour gusts of wind. Keep those hands at 10 and 2 as you're driving along the freeway. Taking a look at what tomorrow will look like in the Treasure Valley, as I mentioned, morning rain, PM showers likely. Temperatures still very, very mild. Windy conditions out of the southeast helping to keep them quite mild. West Central Mountains also blowing snow because of all that wind that's moving in for tomorrow. Snow level at or above 5,000 feet. It is starting at 6,000 tonight, lowering to 5,000 tomorrow. So hopefully Brundage's base will actually start to pile on more snow. Blowing snow for the East Central Mountains as well, as we talked about before, that a winter weather warning there. You're going to want to watch out for that. Windy conditions all throughout Southern Idaho tomorrow. Magic Valley as well, seeing those windy conditions, but mild temperatures once again in the mid-50s. Twin Falls at 56 with some breaks in sun and clouds. More likely to see that sun in the afternoon tomorrow. Taking a look at the On Your Side extended forecast, you see those mild temperatures. They do stay with us through the weekend, but then we cool off. For Monday, Tuesday, we see a slight bit of chance for that scattered showers to come back into the forecast for the middle of next week. But I know I have one friend, Mr. Spencer Blake, Good Morning Idaho, that hasn't taken his Christmas photos yet. So he was asking me what would be the best days to do it. It looks like Monday and Thursday, because next weekend we see some more wet weather return to the forecast and those temperatures get closer to normal for this time of year. So I think the balmy temperatures, we're getting out of the way.
We're done. So maybe best day for Christmas lights as well, if you haven't put those up yet?
Yes, absolutely.
Those 2 days too. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Bree. Well, we're going to check in with Paul now.